Hey, it's Jeff, everyone. On today's Disney Roundup, Disney Parks has rolled out yet another price increase for not only Walt Disney World, but for Disneyland as well. I'll tell you about all those changes coming up right here on the DRU. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Disney Roundup, where I bring you up to date on what's going on with the Walt Disney Company and Disney Parks each and every single week. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me so you can stay up to date with the Disney Roundup and check out some other cool videos I'll be posting. And you can also download the Disney Roundup on podcast. You can download the Disney Roundup on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. So now for the elephant in the room. So on February 11th, 2020, we woke up to yet another park price increase for not just only Walt Disney World, but for Disneyland.
He's at it again!
This is just coming months after the summer of 2019, back in June, when annual passes increased over at Walt Disney World, and last year Disneyland saw its highest price increase in its 64-year history. So, let's start off with the price increases over at Walt Disney World. And not even a year has gone by, like I'll mention again, and annual passes are going up. And like I mentioned, the annual pass price increase was just back in the summer. It happened June in 2019, but here we are again with yet another annual pass price increase. So, starting off with the annual passes, the water park annual passes have stayed the same at $139 or $89 for the after 2 p.m. pass. The EPCOT After 4 p.m. annual pass has jumped from $304 to $319. The Disney Weekday Select Pass has gone from $349 to $369. The Disney Theme Park Select Pass has stayed the same at $439. And the Disney Silver AP is $539, which was previously $519, and the Gold Pass is now $719 and was previously $699. And all of these that I've just mentioned only affect the Florida residents. These are the other passes you can get with being a Florida resident. And now, for the Platinum Pass or the Platinum Plus Pass, which affects the non-Florida residents. And I'll just mention too that this did not change for Florida residents. The prices for these passes do in fact stay the same. So for the Platinum Pass, it stays at $899 for Florida residents, and the Platinum Plus Pass stays at $999. But now, for non-Florida residents, the Platinum Pass has jumped from $1,119 to $1,195, and the Platinum Plus is now $1,295 from the previous $1,219. But wait, there's more. So for Park Hopper and Park Hopper Plus ticket editions, price has gone up on those as well for Walt Disney World. So, one-day ticket editions were previously $60 and are now $65. If you have the Park Hopper Plus option, this is now $85 compared to when it used to be $80. The 2 to 3 day editions were previously $70 and are now $75 for those Park Hopper editions, and the Park Hopper Plus has gone from $90 to $95. And from the 4 to 10 day editions, they were previously $80 and are now $85. And the Park Hopper Plus are now $105 compared to when they used to be $100. Those are the additions for Walt Disney World. The additions that we have for now for 2020, it is a hike. It's mainly the annual passes gone up pretty substantially again compared to what they did last year. Same with the Park Hopper additions to tickets, or the Park Hopper Plus editions. Now, over at Disneyland, last year Disneyland rolled out its largest price increase in their 64-year history, but we have yet another price increase to Walt's Park, as well as annual pass price increases as well. So with Disneyland, single day tickets varies on what time of the year you're going. There's like the value time when there's less people going, and there's peak time like during the summer when everybody's going. So one day tickets, it varies. But a one day park ticket at Disneyland used to range from $104 to $149 and is now $104 and $104 all the way up to $154. So like I mentioned, it ranges in between that area of what time you're going. But if you add a Park Hopper editions, they used to be $154 to $199, and now they range from $159 all the way up to $209. Now, for 2-day tickets, they used to be $225 and they are now $235. With Park Hopper editions, they were $280 and are now $290. 3-day were $300 and are now $310. Park Hopper editions made them $355, but they are now $365. 4 days used to be $325 and they are now $340. Park Hopper editions were $380 but are now $395. And 5 days were $340 and are now $360. Park Hopper editions were $395 but are now $415. Now, for annual passes out at Disneyland, select passes used to be $399 but are now $419. Flex passes were $599 but are now $649. Deluxe passes were $799 and are now $829. Signature passes were $1,149 but are now $1,199. Signature Plus passes used to be $1,399 and are now $1,449. And for the Premier Pass, which is the annual pass that gets you into Disneyland as well as Walt Disney World, it used to be $2,099, but it is now sitting at $2,119. And like I mentioned before, that's for Disneyland and Walt Disney World. And lastly, the last price increase for out in Disneyland is Max Pass saw an increase as well. This increase for Max Pass is now, it's a $5 increase, so Max Pass for 1 day is $20 from the previous $15 a day that it was. And for annual pass holders, if you want to get Max Pass for the year, it is now $125 compared to the $100 it was previously. So those are the price hikes for the Disney parks this year in 2020, or at least I hope those are the only price hikes in 2020. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if there were more to come, but let me know what you think of these in the comments down below. I know there's nothing great to say about this. I've said it before, and I did one of these videos, one of my first Disney Roundup videos, that it gets more expensive to go to Walt Disney World every single year, but we're just seeing more and more of it every year. And it's coming within a year's time. Like I mentioned, the Walt Disney World price increase was just back in the summer, and we're just months, not even a full year, we're like 8 months or so away from that, and then another price increase on top of that. So overall, I guess, is if you're planning a trip to Walt Disney World, it's probably better to plan it sooner than later because it just gets more and more expensive over time. But that's all I have for you for this week's episode of the Disney Roundup. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. And just a reminder, you can download the Disney Roundup on podcast, you can download the Disney Roundup on Apple Podcast and on Spotify. Well, that's all I have for you, and until next time, we'll see you on the DRU.